Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna see if this is better. If it's getting that echo, then I'm gonna, unfortunately, until we do something about a mic boom arm, maybe some sound deadening, I'll probably have to switch to our normal stream mic. So let me unmute. I'm gonna mute the mic, unmute the stream, and see how it sounds. Okay, so that didn't sound great. This is the last test, and then we'll go back to normal mic if we have to.
I see you gather before me. Hungry,
Okay,
terrified,
so I'm testing to see if this is better and if you guys are not getting an echo, so let's see.
Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away.
I'm hoping that the sound is better right now. If it is, we can kind of leave it like this.
At the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash.
Let's see if this is helping. I turned down the gain a little bit. I don't want it to be too quiet, so I'm kind of toying with this.
We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
Hopefully you guys can hear
the gods
me.
allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it.
Okay,
Instead,
hopefully we're good to go.
divine
Hopefully you don't hear my computer. If you do, I can always figure that out with the gain, but I think we may be good to
the
go.
monsters at our door. The unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for part 3 of our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition on PS5. Let's see. That's the rewards queue. You know what? A quick button for that would actually do well. For those of you on YouTube, let me take my headset off real quick and double check one more time for Mike. Okay, let's try it with this setting. I'm trying to figure out the best setting for my distance for talking from here. I don't want to have to talk too loud, but you know, just our usual sound volume, hopefully. Okay, so it doesn't sound like we're going to have too big of an issue with sound stuff. Okay, I tried turning down mic monitoring. Let's see how it looks now. Alright, category upgrade or updated to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oops, sorry, I knocked the mic. My bad, chat. Alright, let's let's see if we can't get some live nutties going. Okay. So we're gonna do some live noties. I need to get us loaded in, chat.
Tale begins
So I'm gonna let that go, and I'm gonna mute up.
With my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Got a lump of bread today.
There's some weird acceleration going on, I think, with the sticks. So we gotta mess with some control settings. I gotta try to multitask right now, chat, so bear with me. Let's run that. Is that the right place? I think so. Damn, chat. Yeah, yesterday's stream was scuff as hell, dude. Okay, there's gotta be some sort of, it's adaptive triggers, trigger effect intensity 10, swap confirm cancel buttons. Adaptive triggers? Let's turn that off and see what it does.
Good eye to you, good eye.
Let's put him back at 1 and see what happens. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna test the audio one more time before we keep going, because it sounds metallic in my headset, even though I know it's not. But I just want to test and make sure. Bro, wait, so subs get ads now, chat? Is that a thing? I didn't realize that subs get ads. Anyways, yeah, so give me a second, guys. We are going to keep testing this real quick. La da 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 da.
Could ye deliver us from evil?
Sorry, I had my computer muted even though I unmuted the tab. Let's try this again. Alright, sitting still, talking from here. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. This is the angle. Will the sound reach? Let's try it with this setting and see how it sounds like this. Maybe this one? Let's see, does this one sound good? I can't really tell. What about now? Is this one good to go? Okay, I tried turning up the gain on the mic. How about now? Honestly, I kind of like how this one sounds, but I think it's going to be a something that's going to be easier to mess with when I have a mic boom arm and actually have it close to me. So when I have mic boom arm and I have it close to me whenever I'm streaming. Oh god, chat. Oops. I think I missed my chance to catch it. But yeah, chat. Anyway, so you know, this mic should actually be like good to go. We can use this for streaming, even direct from the console. Man, this is a pretty good option. Mic monitoring and all these other settings on the console make it like really easy to get this set up. You guys probably heard some sort of echo or some metallicness earlier, or background noise. That's because the mic monitoring was all the way up, as well as the gain. We've since adjusted. We may have to adjust further going forward. I'll probably come back and watch the whole video and kind of figure out where the audio sounded good. I expect that this is where it will sound the best. So it will most likely be sticking around here, but yeah. Let's go to our quest log. I actually want to do a Witcher contract off the rip. Okay, so we don't have to hold that, we just hit it once. Let's go to inventory. We don't actually have a ranged weapon. Honestly, Chad, I'm not going through all this. Acquired level of all items by 2. We'll click the 20 oil. Stamina regen in combat increases stamina regeneration, which is 3 charges. It's not really, you know, it's not really all that good of a... Okay, anyways, we don't have any mutagens for obvious reasons. I think we're going to add food to the rack as well. What do we have? 10 vitality. Our enemy killed. We'll start with this, actually. You're a roach.
Poor Ernest prophesied before he turned his toes up. That war was nigh. Lucky he didn't live to see it himself.
That's it, Roach. Hey-ya!
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away.
Sorry, chat, working on...
Don't let any man near.
I'm going to keep these wires not crisscross. Ugh. I can't, dude. I can't wait to have the desk, because then this wire is not going to be in the way of my controller when I'm streaming. Okay, herbalist claims you fought a few well, okay, we already heard him say that.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
Sorry about that, chat. Alright, to haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount using the left thumbstick and confirm your choice by pressing X. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a good deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off negotiations. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Whatever you say. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these negotiations started then. Alright. So, it's saying we can negotiate up to 29. It's not even worth negotiating at that point.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
You can afford, like, one extra coin, can't you?
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. That settles it then.
22 over 20, chat.
Where's this well?
In
Good
Havel.
thing this is a level 2. And it should
Settlement
be
on the
easy.
heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
She's a fever. Has fainting spells. She's in a bad way, Master. A bad way.
Master, don't dawdle. The little one's getting worse.
Giddy up.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I forgot it's Tuesday, and I think so did the... Hold on a second, chat. Hold on. Hey, sorry guys. They're taking garbage today. They literally said they weren't going to be taking garbage until like next week, and they're taking garbage today. I'm actually a little bit peeved, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, give me 1 second, chat. I gotta make sure that I check some things. I know, chat, today's been a little bit of a weirder day. I apologize. Okay, chat. Let me just do something. I gotta make sure we get something ready for someone. Okay. Now that that's dealt with, we are good to go. We see. I don't like that that's being weird about where I have it plugged in. I might need to find the outlet back here or move it to a closer position. Alright, hopefully that's close enough. Doesn't create any issues for me whenever I have to get up. Sorry about that.
Slow now. Whoa.
Giddy up.
The infamous well. The Moonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here. Strange. She's not attacking. Whoa, got too close. She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Shit.
Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Ooh, what's this?
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Moonwraith did this.
Chat. The sense is still like super high. Hold on. Swap, confirm, cancel buttons, trigger effect intensity. I don't know, chat. I'm gonna. It's still a little bit strong of a, So the problem is that the sense is still strong, right? So let's drop it to 0.95 and see how that is. The sense is, like, so strong. Did y'all see that stutter? Did I stutter? Hey, Julian. Sit straight up. Hey, you know we are. We definitely are today. After yesterday, after spending all day hunched over, trying to get all the stream stuff working, only to find out, hey, we gotta build a stream computer cog. Man, I'm not slumped over today. My back hurt. Back hurt! Okay, so there's nothing in this house. There's probably something over here, right? No. Interesting. What's here? Air fat, dog tallow, and silver solution? Interesting. I'm getting some decent... See if it was weapon armor or anything like that. He uses magic to show the number of cards missing from your collection. That's actually really funny. Alright, we picked up some random stuff. I'm assuming that can be sold. And what else? We got some crafting stuff. Linen's not a big deal. Supposedly those are master items, chat. That looks to be a baby's grave in the front yard. Don't worry, chat. We'll, Hey, appreciate it, Julian. Yeah, I really, So I've played it on PS4, and like I enjoyed it, but like this. So we're actually on we're on performance mode. We tried quality mode, and it's like it's a rough 30 in quality mode. I'm assuming if they ever make a PS4 Pro, kind of like, or a PS5 Pro like they did with the PS4, that it would probably be able to handle the performance or the quality mode better. But the performance mode, it's a smooth 60. I think we saw our first hitch like a minute ago in the frames, and even then I was turning like really fast. So give me 1 second and we'll read this. I gotta make sure we don't need the surf edge. Alright, Yellow Diary, it's happened. Volker sent a petition for agreements. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So I think they said the Lord's coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he calmed since his dad died, that he's not as... Bro, he straight up killed him, didn't he? He straight up killed him. What else do we need? This is crafting an alchemy. Okay, so we need the bestiary, if I remember correctly, to continue this. That's Yellow Diary. We already checked Miraculous Guide to Gwen. Alright. Noon race. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon raids. On particularly seeing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Okay, so there's Irden, and there's the concoctions that we need. We don't have any concoctions. I'm taking this fight super early, simply because we're chilling and I want to get used to the combat system. He would... okay, so a Noon Wraith is good to go. I'm going to go ahead and... This is going to be our difficulty. The reason I'm taking this Witcher contract early is this is going to be our difficulty test. And, like, if it's a comfortable difficulty, then we're keeping it raised. Uh-oh. Can we not change that now? There we go. I'm leaving Gwent on normal because I'm not, guys, I'm not good at Gwent. I'm 100%
an
at
object.
Gwent.
Something she needs before she'll leave this world. A man. Stabbed with a knife. Died on the spot. Animals fed on his body. Picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
So we checked that. You know, this is a side quest that I know well, which is why I chose it as our difficulty test.
Noon Wraith won't stray too far from the well.
I figured it would be a pretty good test. We get to explore a little bit. We get to fight this
Noon Wraith won't stray too far from the well. Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
found what we were looking for, at least. I think. Hey, Sarah, appreciate you coming dropping the lurk. I hope you're doing well. Don't worry, you know I already got you up. Hey, enjoy some Horizon Zero Dawn. Making good progress. I hope you are enjoying as much as I did. Also, happy Tuesday. God, it's already... Dude, I honestly can't believe that it's already Tuesday. Yesterday felt more like a Sunday than a Monday.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Sorry, chat. These cords, all of this needs to be wireless. I think what I need to do is I need to get the Bluetooth in for this, and or I need to get some sort of wireless audio jack for my wireless headset, because I don't think my little cast will allow me to. Sorry, has Bluetooth capability essentially. So we gotta swim out of here. Once we swim out of here, we're gonna have to go fight a Noon Wraith, which is, you know, just wonderful, right, chat?
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some Wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Like as good a place as any, right, chat? Oh, I didn't want that stuff. Damn, chat, what is happening in this place? These places are... We don't need the fishing rod. I'll take the goat hide. I'll take the steel sword short sword to sell. Actually, I'll sell the fishing rod. When we go back to village, we'll deal with that. Alright, so what we now need to do is some alchemy. Okay. We're missing what we need. What is it telling us? Prepare to fight the Noon Wraith and light a fire near the well. We'll hopefully find what we need on the way back. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong thing, chat. I I will get used to these controls eventually. Clear stock so it cancels all. Oh. We should definitely. Anyways, that's all we can craft from there, right? We don't need the water hag. What we needed was specter oil. We need this white flower stuff, and I don't know where it is. Isn't this stuff like in the village though? Doesn't it grow in the village or around it? I could have swore you can get this stuff here. Take a quick gander over here. Nothing. Okay. What we'll do then is we'll go ahead and concoct this stuff. And you can still do the do, y'all. You can still screw around. Alright. Let's check it. So, for the Spectre Oil, we need the thing. We don't have any of what we need, so I think what we're going to straight up do then is double check our... So, steel, short sword. I don't think I can fix this item. We don't have the items lister to do it. This is steel short sword. 22 to 26. Considering we're using common weapons, y'all. Man, it's really frustrating that we didn't get any of that early on. I really would have loved to have been able to actually concoct that oil and use it in this fight. I guess we don't find them here, so we'll just light a fire, bro. It is what it is. We are not ready. I didn't switch weapons.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked. She's gone.
Did we turn up the difficulty? Y'all, did we really turn up the difficulty? Bro, I'm gonna have to... Hold on a second. Hold on a second, chat. First of all, let's go ahead and stick our trophy on the horse. Shit. We got a bunch of alchemy stuff. Where's the, it go? There it is. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. I mean, that's, you know, that's fine. Okay, let me actually double check, because I could have swore we turned up the difficulty. Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, I mean, I feel comfortable learning at that.
Let's go.
So, guys, the goal here is I want to get good enough at this game that we're finishing the game worst case death march, right? But if I don't get good, kid, then, you know? So I will do my best to get good. And if I get good, we will definitely be playing on death march. But for now, we're going to chill on the Blood and Broken Bones. That fight was a little easier, honestly, than I'd like. Like, just being straight up with y'all, that was way too easy. I shouldn't have been able... I don't know. New rates aren't exactly like, you know, big bads or big bosses. Like, we'll learn pretty soon. For those of you who haven't played The Witcher, I'm sure everyone at this point has played or at least knows of the early parts of The Witcher.
The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
The first quote-unquote boss is probably going to suck.
Well, that battlefield's going to cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, they know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Fill up.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Just give me more experience. I don't want the money or the items or whatnot. Give me the experience right now. I want to give a chat. Bro, Roach is always wandering off, man. This is probably the white flower stuff that we needed, y'all. I'm gonna collect some herbs while we're here. I don't stray in the world enough, so if we can accumulate items for future decoctions, like right now, that'd be the best case scenario here. Wait a minute, these might be what we needed. I wonder if there's a boss for the sheep as well. We should go kill the cows. I should show you that stuff. Ooh, a little bit of texture pop in there, chat. You see that? Ooh. Okay, so it's not... it's not the best. Hey, but, you know, the fact that they use modders' work instead of, you know, replicating what they did because they're, you know, stubborn or too prideful is, like, sick, though. Big supporter of that. I think more game devs should work with their mod communities, especially on like expansions or maybe next generation updates, because there's a lot of games that would benefit from what CDPR did with this. Now, I can't speak to PC, right? And I've heard PC has not been the best experience for people, but so far my console experience has been extremely smooth.
Dearie, since you're going in there, mind looking around for me frying pan? Rogue borrowed it from me, then left without returning it.
What's that again?
It's always sat there empty, this hut.
No problem at all, lady.
Till the night of the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way.
Okay.
So, I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite.
Got any birch bark by
Got
chance?
birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
Oh my god.
Says he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing.
This lady
frying
is
in
pissed
the
about her
dark.
frying pan,
And
yo.
I've got a soft heart.
She is
so
not
I gave
happy
it to
about
him.
it.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Yeah, there's a pretty good chance that that's what happened, for sure.
Never taken on a pan
morning.
contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around.
How you
should
doing?
wait here, just in case.
Welcome in. Are you having a great Tuesday? I really wish that, like, everyone, like everyone everywhere. I wish the world just, like, didn't do anything for, like, a week. Just, like, Christmas started, and then, like, everyone goes back to work after New Year's. Like, that would be the ideal world for sure.
A corpse.
Yeah, it was
Explains the
Hoser,
stench.
for sure. It was for sure.
Monocle.
It was either Hoser
Interesting.
or Unity.
What?
It was probably Hoser. I haven't seen...
Nothing.
I haven't seen, or at least I haven't caught Unity streaming recently myself, which is kind of a big satch for me. Love hanging out with Hoser, Unity.
His throat. He was garroted.
Oof.
And some old scars.
Yeesh.
Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to me, Sam,
Yup.
they say
Exactly.
I'm very
Dude, I think it was literally... Well, dude, wasn't it literally yesterday? I think it was literally yesterday, bro.
The priceless frying pan.
It had to be.
Scrubbed clean.
Was I all frustrated
Looks
about
like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it.
my
to
current
make him
laptop's
write
CPU
letters.
being like literally the limiting factor of everything, and just, you know.
pan, have you?
The Witcher 3 is always a good game, but to be honest with you, I had, let's say, reserved expectations in terms of like quality level up, because as a console gamer, I had never played any of the graphics mods for The Witcher, and I didn't really look into them because it's not something I would have been doing on console, right? Nah, this let me tell you, you guys are not seeing 4K, right? You're seeing the best that my PS5 can directly provide to the stream. On a 4K TV, this game literally looks amazing. It's one of the better looking games I've played this year. I won't say the best.
Entirely burned.
It definitely still looks
A few
aged,
pieces still
but
legible.
everything looks amazing.
Found
The
the
texture,
pan,
like
have you?
everything is just better. I don't even know how to define as better. Textures, lighting, even, yeah, little things like the lighting. Look at this. The shadow is moving. The flame, you can see the flame is moving faster than the shadow is wavering, but just the fact that the shadow is even wavering in firelight is kind of nuts. Yes, lady, I'm exploring this hut, okay? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, dark iron ore, I'm sure I'll need that at some point.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine
Yeah,
were black with
dude,
soot.
it's so
And I
frustrating.
could see myself in
Having
this
a
if I
PC that can't
wanted.
handle hosting a
Them
stream, it's
years
like...
are past.
It was the soot.
The crazy part is, it has the RAM, it has the GPU, which, you know, for a dedicated streaming PC, you don't even really need a GPU. I would trade 1 gigabyte of of my CPU's or of my GPU's graphics processing for 1 gigahertz of CPU processing so that I could stream straight from my laptop. Easy trade. I'd still have enough
He scraped
graphics
it off
for
to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to
I'd
write.
honestly, I'd probably
Urgently
actually
burned
be
some
able
other
to like
documents too.
stream strategy games
And-
straight from this computer if it
and the
had
other fellow?
like 1 additional
Dead.
gigahertz.
Round
of
up a few
processing.
boys and
That's
bury
all
him
I'm
outside
missing.
the village.
I'm 1 gigahertz
Deep,
short,
so the
and it's a big
necrophages
sad.
don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't
Yeah,
mention
exactly,
these
bro. So
enough
for me, it's
guardians.
like, well,
Hang
I guess I
about.
just have to get a dedicated
You've earned
stream
a
computer.
token of thanks.
The good thing is, so you're actually hearing me on my new mic right now, directly through the PlayStation 5. So I actually just hooked this straight up to the PS5 because I like the quality of. So what I'll say about stream is, stream went well. I enjoyed it. Stream was good. It was smooth, and I want to use a capture card. Like the future of my stream is capture card streaming. You know, being able to be on cam and stuff like that. And obviously, I can get on cam with PS5 if I buy one. I just don't think I'm going to, because I've pretty much already said I'm building a stream computer, and I'm not limiting my budget for it. So like, I could build one for 500, right? It would have no GPU. So in other words, the CPU would probably have integrated graphics in it, right? But I'm thinking about building one that has the NVIDIA, so it can take advantage of GPU encoding to take some load off of the CPU. That way I can do even crazier stuff with the stream computer itself. Enjoy it now, because sometimes I do get quiet though. I honestly thought I was gonna be, relatively quiet on today's stream, just because it's honestly feeling a little defeated after yesterday, but little things like figuring out why my microphone's audio level is so low. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have taken this fight. Chat, this is a problem. I have a plan. Okay. We made a mistake. Chat, we made a mistake.
What now?
Yeah, we made a mistake. We made it. Chat, I promise we'll survive this somehow. That ward hits like a truck, though. He rode through my circle. That's not my fault. Yo, that's the guard's fault, bro. I'm not trying to fight the guard. Do you see that? This guard is like, bro, I'm upset because I rode through your circle. It's like, okay, bro. You have fun with that. Okay, I don't know how we survived that, by the way. I really kind of, I really messed up there. My bad, Chad. I was like, ooh, ooh, look, free enemy. And then the free enemies were like, by the way, we're level, like, no. We're literally level no. Have we been in this house already? Let's see if we can blow the door off with tinted. No. No. Okay, that's a big sad. Anyways, alright, let's keep going the way we were going. I probably should get the horse, I guess? Come on, Roach. Hey, appreciate you, Hoser. I hope your workday is going well. Happy Tuesday. I can't believe it's Tuesday. I can't believe it's not butter. Somebody send in a doll. But yeah, I hope work's going well. I appreciate you getting me up, bro. We're back. Hey, Hoser, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, this is Stream Mic. We're still running with the Stream Mic, bro.
Come on,
I got the Stream Mic straight with the PS5. Everything, like I said, everything worked well yesterday. Well, I won't say well. Everything worked fine. Ooh. Okay, so I need to get blinders for my horse.
Slow now. Whoa.
Chat, we'll fight them. Let's be smart about this. Do we have the ability to create any oils that we need? We have Spectre and Necrophage that we can make now. And we can make a bomb. Blinds opponents within its explosion radius. Oh, we can destroy monster nests with the chat. We'll need that for a monster nest for sure. Alright. Let's go fight the wolves. We don't have beast oil. I don't even think we have what we need for beast oil, to be honest with you. They're guarding treasure, chat, that's why. Okay, we're almost dead. I have to be very careful here. Oh, we're dead. But most recent save. Okay. Note to self, level 5s are not a joke. We're going to fight those wolves for sure, but I probably need to go ahead and... That's the wrong thing. I probably need to go ahead and eat some, right? Heal up. Okay. So, I keep forgetting. Higher difficulty means more health, and the higher an enemy's level is above yours, the more likely your cheeks are getting clapped in. So, that being said, we need to consume food. Now, how do I eat you? Consume. What do you do? Oh, cool, we're drunk.
Giddy up.
Alright, let's get moving. We can actually probably take drowners. I think drowners we can handle, chat.
Run, Roach.
Bro, where are they going? Bro, where are they going? I don't understand. Where am I being taken? Geralt, run, please. I don't know where the other one went. Alright, let's check the bestiary. Get that off the... what is it? Bestiary, yeah. So we got wolves. That's nice. We got drowners. Drowner resembles a coarse stretch from the bottom. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Spectres were good. Griffin is something we're going to be fighting. Grape shot bomb, hybrid oil, and R. Okay. I'll have to check that again before we actually fight it. I don't know why those drowners were running. Why are you running? Why are you running? Okay, the deadliest of them is out of the way. Oh, the... whatever was left got... yeah! Whatever was left was killed. Or scared off by the explosion. Let's go. Dude, chat, hell yeah. It went much better this time. It was steel ingot, too. I think I'll always start with Weirden. Is that not all of it?
Go, go. Whoa there, Roach.
You see that chat, right? First of all. Okay. Just being a little bit exploratory. I still can't believe the game looks this good. Yeah, so they did a really good job. They did like a really good job. And like I said, remember what you guys are seeing is technically still at 1080, right? So that's the craziest part to me is what you're seeing looks good, and you're only seeing the 1080 fidelity. I wish I could, you know, push out. Give me 1 second. I actually have to check my console settings because if I can push out at like 864 or 964 or something like that, there's a resolution that's between 1080 and 720 that allows you better quality for Twitch, and it's not actually visually much of a downgrade, if at all. So I gotta look into that, see if it's available for the console. If it is, then we'll be good with console stream. I think we'll have pretty much. Ha! Yo, chat, I almost did it again. That would have been the second time. Oopsies. Can I talk to you guys? You guys have souls, you know? No souls? Okay, let me zoom out real quick. So where have we been so far? Ransack Village, Abandoned Village. There's not really much in the way of places that we need to go. Good to see the map is still kind of framey. I love how the map was framey before the upgrade, and it's still framey. Yum. At least everything else is like super smooth though.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison.
Sir, I'm a witcher, not a local.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Guys, you look like trouble. Wrong. I make trouble go away. Geralt, how do you know that they aren't the trouble? If you make trouble go away and they're the trouble. So, you know, fair enough.
Captain Peter
Fair
Sackville
enough with the
Levy
you
is in the
like...
tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Well, luckily they don't get upset about me looting the plants, so... Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Okay, don't accidentally steal whatever's in that, though. Alright, armor. Do they have one still?
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Geralt.
I know there is little left
They do.
in the granaries.
Craftsman.
But
Okay,
soldiers
chat,
are
hold on.
used to it, so they
Okay. Okay.
Aye, Excellency.
Okay.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
Bro, what's up
Thick
with...
skull
Yo, what is up with
quartermasters.
this guy?
They got a place.
Why is he so rude?
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Yeah, so chat, supply lines win wars. I mean, realistically, like, it doesn't matter how strong your military is if you can't supply it. So, fair enough. Craft some armor for me.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
Just curious, chat. Okay. Crafting's not what we need. What are we using? Oh, here's all the equipped stuff.
So long.
Okay. Before we do anything with him, I want to check all the stuff we have here. I might want to go ahead and eat up too, bro. We got a bunch of crafting stuff. Okay, so we have crafting stuff. He's not going to be able to craft what we want per se, because we don't have
Are you here to
blueprints
spy
and stuff
or
like that for it.
haggle?
I'm here to haggle. Stop being an annoying ass.
Show me what you're peddling.
We need these. We need money. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna spend money to dismantle stuff. He doesn't buy stuff, does he? That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's repair our equipped. Oh, he does buy stuff. I know how to do it. Okay. We have enough coin, chat. We don't have enough coin. Okay, we go to the shop. It's only worth 6 for the Witcher's Steel Sword. I'm gonna keep that. I'm pretty sure we need that at some point. 3% adrenaline sign intensity. So we get rid of the 2% sign intensity. We get rid of these terrible hunting trousers. Art sign. I don't think I want to keep this. I think we sell this for like literally actual money. Repair our stuff. We need 22 to repair that. Boom. Let's go back to his shop. Okay, so he's got some runestone recipes. What else? He's got longsword, cutlass. Okay. Runestone. Anything that we're actually going to use. That's a Temerian weapon. It's a Dorian sword. Hey, chat, give me a second. I'm going to be on mute for a second real quick while I look through this. I got to answer a call.
So long.
Alright, sorry guys. My bad. Let's see. Some good Pokemon out there today. Alright, so homie is doing his thing. I think where we need to go is up there, so let me look around real quick. Oop. I have you guys open in my, I forgot to mute that while I was checking that out. Multitask. What else do we have down here? Alright, let's go up there. There's soldiers all over this encampment.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps.
It's a slang term for Witchers, chat.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Essentially, it's a racist term for Witchers, but yeah.
That is a military secret.
Potato, potato.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already. including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a battery. Simply
Hey, appreciate
impossible.
you, Hoser.
Too
Hey,
big
I
a
hope your
hassle.
workday is going well.
No.
Hoser,
Too
I
high
can't
a
wait
risk.
to join you in the Capture Card stream.
Cannot disperse my forces.
I really can't wait
Temeria's
to be on
army we
stream
have
like I
crushed,
was
but
yesterday
its
and
common
like
folk
actually be able
remain,
to do stuff
ready
and do
to
so
answer a
at
call
60
to arms.
FPS.
So,
It's
as
gonna be
to this
great.
Griffin, I can sit on my hands. or
I've gotten
I
past
am
that
professional.
defeated feeling because I literally fixed something on my computer's end last night after I had pretty much given into defeat. So
It's a
at that
deal.
point I was like, okay, no,
Some
I can do
questions
this whole
before
thing.
I
I was
start.
just being a bot.
Know where the Griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up.
Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira,
Hey,
an herbalist.
chat, the
She
Nilf
lives
Guardians
near the
are basically
crossroads.
Russians.
She will aid you.
This is Igor. This is my friend Igor, chat.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Esun Yakten.
Asun Yakten. Okay, this is little things like this is really cool. Ask the hunter where he found the bodies. Let's ask about the buckthorn. I'm gonna top off on it. Look at this dude. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Can't wake him up. Alright, let's use the armor table. And let's use the, my horse is literally right here chilling. Oh, peasants don't talk to us? Too good for us now? Okay.
Come on, Roach.
Excuse me, Nilf Guardians. Literally three.
Master Witcher. That's it, Roach.
What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened?
More
and how can I
English.
help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping.
No, sir.
Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned
Hoser,
about a
Jesse,
little
and
box.
a Mandini Weenie as
Bring
well.
it to me. I beg you.
Yeah, Hoser. Your homies are out
Fine,
here.
I'll go.
I wish I
Let
could
you know if I
catch
find
Barbie
that
like,
box.
what's up? But, hey, guys. At least we got a good mic going, right? Alright, let me set that back where it was sitting. But yeah, no, so basically, regardless of whether it was, computer was good to go for 60 FPS or we'd be sticking on console until I get a stream computer, the plan had essentially immediately improved to mic boom arm. I've since fixed audio issues, what was causing the audio issue on my Mac. It was system settings that were giving me the issues that I was experiencing, not the actual stream software issues. So that's fixed at
Faster.
least, but I still want a mic boom arm. I don't know. I was thinking about it when I was initially getting everything, and like, a mic boom arm is not exactly expensive, and honestly, the improvement in mobility is kind of nice, right? Do I know this herbalist?
Pipe-eyed Hellraiser. Stay away from me and my family.
Alright, chat, this is a herbalist garden. Everything here we're going to need eventually, so I'm taking all of it. He's got, like, everything a Witcher could need for alchemy. Most likely. I haven't actually checked what we're picking up, and I don't recognize by the colors. It's been a while. Okay.
Looking for trouble?
Hmm? Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the bed.
Hey Frank, what's going on, brother?
Red
Ooh,
bloom.
I gotta
Well,
turn
well,
something
one
on
versed in
in my
herbs.
settings.
Probably saying too
Where's the
much,
timestamp
but I know a
stuff so I
bit.
can see?
For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams.
Yes, timestamp for new messages.
Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Boom. But yeah, morning Frank. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. This game really is beautiful. The next gen update is amazing, and just think about it. Imagine if I was actually showing 4K through YouTube. You guys would be able to actually see what the semi 4K looks like. All right, Griffin, do that.
Griffin, do that to her.
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy.
Yeah, it's
a
1080.
young, you know.
So,
foolish
Frank,
ones
I
for
actually found out that it would be better for me to be
Into
at like,
healing, but she will die.
I think it's 934
That's
or
boiling in the
964 or
skull.
something like that. 60
Nothing my priest can
FPS.
do to help.
It's something about stream quality would be better on Twitch than 1080. It's something about Twitch's compression or something like that. So I'm looking into that for console. We are still on console straight. So I worked everything yesterday. Capture card, everything worked. Spotify didn't work, so I wasn't able to play music through stream. Mic was too low. I figured that out after I finished streaming, was defeated. I went back to it later, fixed the computer settings, but I essentially decided I have to build a stream computer, and I'm just like, But at the same time, that also means that I get to build something dedicated to streaming. So hopefully that also means no audio issues when I get it done, when I start up everything actually works. We'll see. I'll kill the griffin, no more victims after that.
I've agreed to kill the griffin. No more victims after I do.
Yeah, so Frank, that's the big thing. So the big thing with doing that is like if I have a dedicated like stream desktop computer,
so what do you
I
think
can
I should do?
stream games from my Mac as
trade.
well. Like if I want to go play
Don't think you can
BattleTech
change
and
anything.
stream that, I can do that. If I want to go play Stellaris and stream that, I can do that. And I can easily put 200 hours in a game like Stellaris. So for me, it's just an evolution of the stream and the content I can produce. And at the end of the day, I will need it for Xbox. I don't want to stream straight from a Series X when I get mine for Starfield. I kind of want to be streaming from the console, but, you know, have a dedicated hosting machine instead of the console doing it. That way I can chill and chat. Because, like, Starfield, that's going to be a game where I'm taking pauses while we're playing, especially when I'm grinding it. I know when Starfield comes out, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to take, like, a week off and grind Starfield for literally a week. I'll probably do 8-hour streams every day. So, yeah.
Looking for
there's a lot of stuff I want to do moving forward. I also realized that a dedicated streaming computer is not going to cost me that much.
But you do know that once out
I'll most likely be putting an NVIDIA GPU in, so I can take care of their GPU encoding to take some of the load off the CPU. But I'm probably going to build a relatively chatted computer. It's not going to be super expensive.
Drowners under the bridge.
Right? I'm not giving myself a limit, but I'm also not going to spend $5,000 on a computer when I don't need it to do the gaming.
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait. I'm hoping to get it before TwitchCon so everyone can get used to what I look like. That way, if everyone goes to TwitchCon in this coming year and I actually decide to go, GPU-wise, honestly, anything that has higher than 3.3 gigahertz is what I want it to be at or over. Also, it's going to be more of a determination of the CPU's gigahertz combined with how many cores it has. I think I need like 8, but at most 10 to 12. Otherwise, it's redundant and can actually be a negative. Because like 4 cores with like 2.7 gigahertz, not cutting it. I need at least like 3.4, 3.5, something like that. Captain Peter actually does, because I want to be in 60 FPS, right? So that's what I'm saying. So, like, Frank, at the end of the day, I'm not super focused on series as much as I am on cores and actual, like, numbers, just because it's a very, like, what I'm building is for a very specific use, right? I don't even need a GPU. I'm just getting the NVIDIA one because why not? Nah, you're all good. Good to know the Black Ones are looking out for our welfare. I'll say Captain Peter actually does. Captain Peter seems like he leveled to a dude man to man. That interaction was not.
There are no decent men in the army.
You know,
there are
an
no
accident.
Orders.
That's something that you can notice.
Not from here, are you?
Do conversation based on that choice.
A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise,
and yeah, Frank, don't worry about distracting me. I'm trying to get better at keeping up with
we could
chat.
have an interesting conversation.
Talking to y'all, hanging out.
Maybe
we're here to
time.
hang out. We're here to chat. I tell y'all to come in and chat. Trust me, I want y'all to come in and chat. I love hanging out with y'all. Okay. That being said, I did not pay attention to a single word she said. I don't need really to. We're literally looking for. We're literally looking for like herbs right now. So.
Come on.
Roach, please turn. Oh my god. Okay. So, the horse is still... Exactly, dude. Okay, here... Dude, this is kind of crazy. I'm definitely going to build it so that if I need to replace, like, for GPU and stuff like that, and upgrade to handle gaming as well, then I can do that then. But in the meantime, I just need it for one purpose. I can always upgrade in the future. Because it's like, you know, people have had a hard time getting their hands on 3090s, and the supply finally eases up, right? As the cryptos died out, you also saw a lot of really bad condition GPUs hitting the used market as well. And right as that is all is happening, they're literally just like, by the way, 4090 lol KEKW. And it's just like, wait. It's like there's literally people who never got to get 3090s that can't afford and did want, and the 4090s are already out on the GPU chase. It's not even worth GPU chasing, to be honest. Like, I'd love to tell you I wouldn't be the person that would just like, 3090s come out and pay a stupid amount of money. Okay, what is happening? A stupid amount of money to have two and never have to worry about graphics processing for like 10 years. I would totally do that, but at the same time, I'd do that and then you wouldn't see me buy another GPU for 10 years, like literally. If I do something like that, it's literally so that I don't have to do it for a long time. Like, you gotta consider, my laptop is a mid-2015. The fact that it can run stream at all is honestly kind of insane. Like, we were, it was good, right? 30 frames sucks. Period. Gaming is not at 30 frames anymore.
Let's go.
But stream was smooth at 30 frames. So, it's kind of a cool thing to realize.
Come on, Roach.
Uh-oh. Well, okay, so I bought my 3812G for 15 before tax. Now the price is like, yeah. So, but see, that's the thing. Supply chain issues.
This'll cool the stuff.
They were not coming over, dude. I work for a.
That's it, Roach.
I work for a company that does freight forwarding, so global trade and stuff like that. Trust me, it was literally that much because the supply just couldn't get to where it needed to go. There was demand that vastly outpaced supply. It wasn't even close. And what you also have to consider is that I watch prices for one container, increase by a factor of 10. So, when it literally costs 10 times as much to ship something, prices are down now.
Faster.
Costs aren't as high. Container costs specifically, actually ocean and air freight costs are declining, right? The demand's gone down. What is going on, bro? What is going on at this house? Use your Witcher senses to find the hunter.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Mislav is dead, isn't he? Sorry, guys. We actually have to be involved in this quest, and I'm mad. But yeah, so the cost issues and everything. Trust me, I see where they come from. Now that doesn't mean that I like them, right? I don't want like what should be a good top end GPU, but shouldn't break the bank on your computer build. Like it shouldn't be $1,500. It shouldn't be what I've seen, like $2,500 for a 3090, for example. GPUs should be under $1,000. Your computer should probably be $1,000 unless you're building a GigaChat computer, right? If I build a stream computer for $1,000, it's gonna, I could actually probably game on it as well. But like back then, you couldn't even get a GPU for $1,000. I mean, it's kind of wild.
You, Mislav?
I like the prices as they are now, but for recession hits, for example,
wolves.
No. It won't necessarily be an issue with prices. Like, do you still have a job, right? More
dangerous than wolves. Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
But yeah, for those of you who do have your... Hey, Frank, I've been using Newegg since Newegg was born. I love Newegg. My first computer I built back when I was like way younger. If I remember correctly, I was either... It's like 8 or 12. Somewhere around the 8 to 12 time frame. The old man helped me out with this. Newegg. I've been using Newegg since. It's a great place to source your computer needs. I also am lucky enough to have a place relatively close to my house called Micro Center, which is basically a computer place. That's where I go for all my local Mac needs, so I don't have to go all the way to an Apple store, because the closest Apple store is like half an hour away.
I'll show you, sure, but...
and I live in Metro Atlanta. Y'all, I live in Metro Atlanta. My closest Apple store is,
if you don't mind, 30
minutes away.
Blades on them.
But in that 30 minutes away distance, there's 3. But they're all at the edge of that 30 minutes away. I either go to Atlanta, I go to Alpharetta, or I have to go to Perimeter, and it's all half-hour drives. It's so it's so toxic, bro. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure.
Why not?
Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
Yeah,
The dog's
see?
been a problem
That's the
for a
thing.
while
Micro
now.
Center is not
Since
close
the
to me,
war
but it's
started.
closer than Apple
Soldier
stores,
on
for
the
example.
march.
So I go there
He'll stop
regularly
to
for
rape
my
a
Apple
woman,
needs.
strangle her,
That's
kill her man for a
also
chuckle, even
probably
butcher a
where I
cow.
would go to buy
But a dog,
anything that I
kick
needed
in
to build
passing,
a
no
computer.
more.
And
So these
luckily,
stray mutts form
while I
packs.
did not keep up
They're
my
gaunt,
computer building skills
guts
that
stuck to
the
their
old man
spines,
taught
covered
me,
in scabies.
the old man still,
They just
you know,
won't
he has his
because
own
they're clever.
machine for
More so than
for what
foxes.
he does.
And they hate
And
men so too late.
he's kept up his skills.
Attacked
So if I need
another
to
one.
build a computer, if I end up struggling with anything, I literally have a free computer resource in my house. All right, so it's not exactly an issue. Alright, we are apparently pepperino hunting. I do not like hunting pepperinos. Hey, Noise Vibes, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I need to drop that sooner so I don't get hit. Okay, I got the numbers wrong. When grass card costs about $9.94 versus $9.99 now versus $14. Yeah, but that's still a $500 difference, bro. And realistically, you can build a stream computer for the price of that card, right? Even now, even with how the costs are now. Which that's why it's crazy to me because I totally would build a stream computer and then slap a GPU
where the Black Army's encamped
with
now.
that power in it,
He
but
was a
probably
stable
not
hand,
to
I
start,
was the Lord's
right?
hunter.
I don't plan on streaming that many computer
That
games,
was
and the ones
before.
that I do, my Mac can run on pretty decent quality.
A long time
to be
ago.
honest with you guys. I play XCOM 2. I haven't played a single unmodded XCOM 2 campaign. Don't ask me how I get... Because I'll be running 50 to 150 mods on all of my modded. Don't ask me how I get that many mods to run and how I troubleshoot. Don't ask how I troubleshoot when it crashes because there are mod conflicts. Don't ask. You don't want to know. Trust. But I will say Steam makes it really easy. BattleTech, it can actually run on pretty decent settings. If I have nothing running on my Mac but Steam and BattleTech, I can actually run BattleTech really, really well too. Stellaris runs amazing and looks beautiful. It can pretty much almost max Stellaris. I play this game called is it Islanders or something like that. It's this really cool low budget it's sort of a city builder. I might stream it one time just to show you guys it's a cozy game if I'm having just a chill night. That's something I could probably stream in 30 FPS, so that's something that I might, hop on stream on the computer and do sometime. Or maybe after stream computer just so it's smooth. The Nilfgaardians, where'd you find them? Before what?
Before what?
We
Before
fry,
they
chat, we're
drove me
frying.
from the village. What did you do? Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it. I'm a freak too. Aye, but of another kind. If it's lycanthropy, I can help. What? Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse. The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables.
Hey, Noise Vibes.
They drove me away.
I appreciate you dropping the alerts. I don't
Florian
mind
hanged
that you
himself.
can't watch. Trust me, I
Lord
understand.
started drinking, and
honestly,
the
this
estate
is
fell
one
into
of
ruin.
the.
That's the long
This
and
is
short
one
of
of
it.
the better games and game stories in the history of gaming. So I really, I don't mind. I understand. You want to go into it fresh, open mind, unspoiled. This is a side quest, by the way. Just wait. No, this is not a side quest. I lied. We're working on progressing towards the first main boss animal. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, Noise Vibes. I
Ancient history
seriously.
I
Hey,
was to
Noise
show you
Vibes,
where
while I
I
have
found the
you, hold on, let
Nilfgaardians.
me pause real quick. While I have you, how does the mic audio sound? Does mic audio sound good? I'm running the new mic I got through the PS5 right now. I decided to give it a shot and see if it sounds better since it has gain control and parabolics and stuff like that I can actually try to change how I sound on console instead of being stuck to one mic. That perfect. Let's go. Oh, I'm glad to hear that because this will definitely be the mic that will be going in the setup. And I'm still getting a mic boom arm for this. 100%. I want to be able to just lean in, like just pull it closer when we're streaming this back.
Hey, chat. I really appreciate you guys being here today. It means the world to me that you've chosen to either lurk us or come hang out and spend your Tuesday with us. It's almost in a year. I hope you guys are having a great week.
And kind of get on those podcast voice vibes, man. I really do I don't know, dude. I honestly, out of everything that I got to upgrade stream, the mic has been the most fun, especially because I figured out what was wrong last night on stream. It was my computer's mic settings that were causing the mic settings. I could not for the life of me figure out why my mic was so low last night when we were running through the capture card, because I had gain all the way up on the mic itself. I had the parabolic set to pretty much, all directions so that it picked up as much sound as possible. And then I had it on stream, it wasn't deadened at all, it was max. And I couldn't figure out why you could barely hear me on stream. I figured it out well after stream. I was like, wait a minute. And I went into my system settings and I went to microphone, and sure enough, it was set to 25%. And I was pissed too. Because I was like, why are you such a bot? You know this. You've literally been using computers since you were 8. You know what this could be. Dude. Yesterday was a disaster, but it was fun. It was so much fun. As much of a disaster as it felt like.
Now.
At times, it really was fun.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with.
No, Noise Vibes, that's what I'm saying. Either. I'm thinking about, I kind of want to start a podcast with, y'all, like you, Hoser, Frank, everyone that's in this little small community that we're all part of, growing, building together and stuff like that. That's a weekly, obviously not daily, right? But a weekly.
The Guardians were celebrating.
Sheesh.
Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
And obviously, if something like that does well, it could always evolve into something like I don't know if you've ever seen Dropped Frames. It's hosted by I think Co Carnage, Barry, Carline, and Zeke. I forget his Twitch handle. They have a pretty cool podcast they do every week. I think it's on Sundays now. And it's just it's super cozy. They just chill and talk about games, bro, pretty much. They'll discuss recent games that they've all finished, that they all played, and stuff like that. Just chill, cozy vibes. They hang out for a few hours. There's usually an intermission halfway through, 10, 15 minutes, where the three of them, they'll all go take their breaks, chat, chills, and vibes out to the music, takes their breaks as well and whatnot, and then they come back and continue the show. That would be a lot of work though, right? You got to plan out an itinerary for each week's thing. Everyone has to have their own thing they want to talk about. That has to be, so that would be pretty involved though. I would definitely want to start with my own podcast, and I can expand from there as necessary. I don't want to add workload to y'all's streams. Y'all already do a lot. Okay, that's a fast travel point. Okay, so we found the footprints. We keep going. Oh, we're heading to the Griffin's Nest. Oh boy. Damn owls. The Beasts of White Orchard. Alright, in case it shows up here, y'all.
Griffin's Nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here.
It literally
took a long time dying.
It literally ate
Bones.
them alive.
Horse, dog, human. A few months worth.
Chat, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all right now. I think owls are really cool creatures, and crows to an extent, but I hate them. They just hoot and hoot. Nah, but seriously, they just hoot and hoot and hoot, and then when they fly, you don't hear shit. And it's like, bro, why do you have to be so loud when you're not moving?
Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
So noise vibes, I guess it really depends, right? What does everyone want to talk about? My own podcast? Like the starter stuff, yeah. Whatever's kind of on the mind, maybe. It's like, what do you talk about? Do we check out Reddit? Do we maybe check out YouTube stuff? Obviously, there's going to be videos and stuff like that, right? Because just about anything we'll talk about will definitely already have content out. So that's another thing. There would be content that I would have to review that maybe can, be added to the podcast. Because the podcast could be a streamed podcast, right? It doesn't have to be audio only. It could be a streamed podcast, right? Everyone's on, they're in their cast, they're in there just chatting. They got their mics, they can show their own videos and stuff like that. Combining it would be the tough part, right? All in one stream, that'd be the interesting part, getting that done. Alright, determine type.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
But yeah, I think so. For the sake of everyone's sanity, there will obviously be topics that will be off limit for stream, just because there are certain topics that should stay off of Twitch because people just don't know how to handle themselves when they come up, right? For example, politics, right? That's probably a topic to steer clear of for any kind of Twitch podcast or stuff like that, out of the simple fact that you will always have some craziness that will probably happen in chat when you're talking politics. Your whole conversation between everyone can go fine. Chat could be in shambles. I've seen it happen myself. I'm just personally, it's like, I really don't care what anyone's politics are. I'd be down to talk about it because I'm cool about whatever, but I've seen on Twitch that is not the case for everyone. So it's just the kind of thing where it's like, to avoid chat issues for anyone involved, try to stick away from that.
Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Non-gaming related topics, probably not going to talk too much about entertainment news unless it lends directly to gaming. For example, Henry Cavill's departure from the Witcher TV show, probably a coverable topic, right? This is the Witcher franchise. The choice of who plays, oh my god, I forgot, what's his name in The Last of Us? Pedro? I personally think it's a perfect choice. Not everyone agrees with that. That's a gaming topic, right? Obviously, that's a movie, and that's entertainment news, but it's a gaming franchise that movie is coming from, essentially. So,
deep cuts over the whole body.
Grain of salt type stuff. There will be certain topics that will be, kosher and certain that won't. It's going to be more of a group decision, or whoever the main on the podcast would be for stuff like that, right? You wanna default to whoever is going to be the main hoster, because obviously we can either do everyone streaming at the same time, or one person can host and everyone is essentially on that stream with them. It just kind of depends on how we do it.
Beak tips worn, gray hairs. Griffins
yeah, so
off.
Like I said, Noise, just you got to understand.
Explains
I would have to start with
something. Was so aggressive.
And expand from there, and just kind of see how it goes, right? No plan means first contact with the So at the end of the day, it just depends on how it goes, how it evolves, and realistically, shit, if it evolves into some sort of political type podcast where we have conversations that are heated, but everyone respect everyone's opinion, kind of thing, done. I mean, that can happen. That's legitimately a thing that could happen too, right? Because that's something that could garner views. You never know. So it really depends on how it evolves. We can make all the plans we want, right? But it's all going to come down to how does it progress? How does it go? Is this a fast travel sign that we can use, though? I'm gonna go towards that sound. I think I know what it is.
Burned. Only a human could do this. Magic. A place of power.
Yeah, I remember these. Well, see, that's the thing, bro. Like, I mean, you know, we can literally do a podcast where we talk about like some of the coolest things in that industry, right? And let's say it was like maybe 5-10 years ago or something like that. We could have used the 2 Chainz most expensivest episode as one of the showcases for some of the finer like glasswork, for example, right? And not only that, some of the finer, you know, buds and such. So it's just the kind of thing where it's like, bro, you know, you got it, and you gotta, like, if you're doing a podcast, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to do something narrow that's going to limit your potential future growth, or do you want to be more versatile, cover more topics, risk it taking longer to grow, but guarantee that you're more marketable to a much wider audience because you talk about more things, especially if they're like relevant in gaming and stuff like that too, right? So you know, there's a lot of things that factor into those choices. Trust me, a lot of streamers, a lot of gamers in general, right? Trust me, all gamers will tell you that that the marijuana is a performance-enhancing drug. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm never more focused on in PvP for sure. But hey, I've been PvPing as much lately. Oh yeah, hey Noise. I don't know if Dom's gonna be on today. I know he's supposed to be streaming this week. If he's on today and playing Fortnite later this evening, I may be back on like with y'all in Fortnite. But it depends on if he wants to play Fortnite or not. All right, I'm not gonna force him to play Fortnite.
Come on.
Fortnite can get pretty frustrating if you just end up, bad off. Not much you can do about it.
We're in clinics. Good lad, Mr. Richard.
Nah. We're not gonna be out here like with Joe Rogan, like
inspect his grain anytime
I'm
soon.
the smartest person.
Harvest is
We're not gonna be we're not gonna be up here like.
Yeah, guys. I know the most about everything that there ever was, and I'm just amazing. I piss excellence.
We're not gonna be like that, but we are gonna troll, right? We might say that trollingly and stuff like that, but we're not gonna be seriously out here like, hey,
what is it?
We know everything. We know what we know, right? You know everything until you find out you don't know everything. Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes.
Not a big fan of Fortnite.
More than a fiend.
No builds though, bro. No builds. Hey, just stick with Nom and I. We'll be fine.
The soil lie light upon him.
Oh God.
Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Honestly, I really want to try Fortnite again with
not to point
because
up
last time there was a mic echo that I'm
century
pretty sure
old
might have been
yourself.
coming from my end due to mic monitoring. But now that my mic is not attached to my headset, it can't hear the audio in my ears. So I'm wondering if we could take advantage of mic audio now. And then that would go much better because we played an entire match where basically me and one of Hoser's buddies were in game chat chatting, and then Hoser and his other buddy weren't chatting.
What else could he want from
and
two
I'm pretty
witches?
sure
Go on.
we either
Tell me
wanted
what
to
you know.
replace, like, top
Griffin's
3.
abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure,
So-
set a trap.
And how's that going?
Yeah, I can only imagine how well we would play with comms. So
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like
got
a
a
charm.
Crobat in chat if
Powerful
anyone wants
scent.
one.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells.
Yeah,
of
so
the
like Starfield,
countryside.
I would literally
Remember
be like, hey,
Tredador?
if you
I
guys
mean,
don't want to
that
talk
Zulu
about
was trash
Starfield
heap.
for,
You
however
spent
long,
half
whatever,
the next day
we would be
bathing,
talking about it before I'd be like,
scrubbing
don't come.
How can
I'm
I
talking about
forget?
Starfield today.
You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
And there's literally like a ton of content that we could go through and watch, like with the streams and discuss. Like, we wouldn't even have to, like, have a structured beforehand full conversation. We could literally just pull up into the Starfields episodes, one by one, watch each one, talk about it after, and keep going. That's literally, like, that could literally be an entire podcast. It is watching and discussing Into the Starfield, which has basically been Bethesda's in-house coverage of Starfield.
Learn some things. It's
so that's just like an example. Think Baldur's Gate 3, I think, has been doing, if I remember correctly, has been doing little periodic updates as they progress to full release.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Things that you can do for something
like
that.
If everything's ready, say
yeah,
a word.
Dude, there's just so many ways, like, you could do it like that, or you could work and set up. See, that the thing about setting up a structure and saying, hey, we're going to talk about this way, this is the rough outline kind of thing, is that you kind of limit what you're talking about. If you say, here's the topic, read up about it or not, but, we can obviously instead have it where, because if we're doing a podcast through stream, it doesn't have to be like a short thing. We could all just be chilling for a few hours, talking about gaming, fun, life, who knows, right? People go through life, people want to talk about life sometimes as well. Did it say I had it? It said I had it, thank God. You got 3,000, that's 10 Pokeballs or 3 Ultra Balls. Choose wisely.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good.
He could also get 3 Ultra Balls and a Pokeball. Or 5 Great Balls. Yeah, I mean, obviously, life within reason, right? But if someone wants to vent about, their recent struggles with something, it's not going to be a completely off-limits type of thing, right? It's like, vent. Be reasonable, but definitely vent. Got too many stories from my early 20s that I saw. No, I'm not talking about early 20s, okay? I would like to avoid talking about anything before this year of life. What's up, Dominated? Hey.
Good morning, Dom. Welcome in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Let me know if you enjoy how things sound now. This is the future of the Fur Fan.
Hey, got that, dude. I don't know. In my headset, it's like it's super podcast vibes in my headset.
The reason I sound so amazing, Dom, is because I'm still using my stream mic even though I'm back on console. This is the future of my voice on stream. I hope you enjoy.
Yo, but straight up, super love. And so Dom, like I said, everything worked. I'm just not streaming at 30 frames when I can be streaming at 60, right? It's not a smart move to essentially downgrade your visuals. So, stream computer as I am able to afford it. But I think we dropped this chest armor on. Hell yeah. Okay, armor's good. But yeah, so I'm loving how the mic sounds, man. Honestly, the one thing. So even though, and that's another thing, the mic actually technically didn't work. I had it max gain on the mic itself, max gain in slobs. Come to find out, like hours after stream, when I'm kind of looking into some of the things that failed, it was my in-computer system settings mic setting was set to 25%, and I'm just like, dude, why are you bot? Like, that's like literally one of the first things I should have checked, but it is what it is. We're good now. I can't wait to build a stream computer. When I build a stream computer, I'm going to let you guys know right now, I'm probably going to degen some strategy games, so definitely come hang out with me and just, like, chat. I can literally, like, just talk to y'all. When I'm doing strategy games, there's usually not a lot of story events or reading. It's mostly managing stuff. My strategy game, degenning, is going to be fun. What am I doing right now? Chat, do you remember why I'm here? Chat, why am I here? And how do I get out of this menu? Wait, chat, what? How the hell? Wait, are we stuck in this menu? Chat, I'm trying to get out of here and I don't know how. Uh-oh. Okay. Chat, I can't figure out how to get out of here. I think we have a serious problem. Uh-oh. Am I stuck in the menu, bro? Oh no, it's happening. Chat, the first bug. And unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to, like, restart stream, too. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to do this, like, really fast. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're not ending stream. I'm literally trying to restart fast enough to keep going. So let's try this. We're gonna try, chat. Let me see if I can do something. See if I can do something. Okay, it's being weird. Let me try something. Sort items. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a pretty big issue. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll give a quick restart, and then I will be back on stream, so don't go anywhere. Let me make sure you guys can still hear me real quick. See if mic audio is coming through. Okay, mic audio still coming through. Let's do this as quickly as possible. We should be good to go.